In today's video, I'm talking about things that I find better in France than in Germany. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. My name is Carola and I moved to Paris in 2017. Today's video is a collab with the blog Expat-in-France, which is run by Mademoiselle Giga or Guillemette. She's French, but she has lived abroad several times, so her blog is about advice on how to move to France and then how to navigate everyday life in France and information about the French culture. The first thing that I find better in France than in Germany is the food. French food is really delicious, and if you go to an average French restaurant, the quality of the food will be really high, and in order to get the same quality in a German restaurant, you have to go to a very high-class restaurant. The second thing that I prefer here in France is actually the public transport. For example, if I'm comparing the German train system with the French one, there are delays in both of them, but if there's a delay of over an hour in the French one, then you get a text message and then you can just click on a link and you then get reimbursed a bit of your money. And in order to get reimbursed in Germany, it's a lot of paperwork and I usually don't even bother because it's so complicated. And also in the French trains, we got food and drinks for free. And I don't think that happens in Germany if you're just an hour late. I love working in France. Of course, that is my very limited experience because I haven't even changed jobs since moving here. But I love the work environment. I love how everybody feels like we're friends and not just co-workers. While in Germany, you're very strict. There's a very strict distinction between a friend and a friendly co-worker. And the border between someone who's just a co-worker and someone who's a friend is kind of a little bit more mixed than in Germany. So in Germany, I did have a few co-workers that were friends, but that was more of an exception. And here I feel it's more of an exception if you don't get along with a co-worker. I remember that one time in Germany, I wanted to organize that a small group of us is going to the Christmas market after work. And I made so many suggestions, but in the end, nobody really wanted to hang out with other co-workers after work. And in France, that would be totally possible that you could go to something with your co-workers. Because of the French work rules, if you're in management, you kind of get 37 days of vacation. And then in Germany, I only had 25. So of course, I like that. And then there's something that France doesn't necessarily do better than Germany, but living here means that I have access to all of these French cultural places. And if I moved back to Germany, I wouldn't have that anymore. So of course, I love that. And I don't think I've ever gotten the same reaction to, oh, I live in Paris, if compared to, yeah, I live in Berlin or I live in Frankfurt. There's some certain kind of magic associated with Paris. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. And if you haven't, then please subscribe to my channel and hop over to Expat-in-France, the blog, and maybe there's some information that you could use. See you next time. Bye!